Students, let's see what is the meaning of a circumference of a circle is. The meaning of circumference of a circle is distance around the circle. But before that, let's see what is the meaning of radiuses. Radius is a line. If we draw a line from the center to any point on the circle, that line is called radius, or that distance is called radius. But in case if there are more than one radius, for example, this is radius, 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 radius. So if there are more than one radius, we use word radii. Let's see what the meaning of diameter is. Diameter is a line passing through the center and touching the circle on 2 points. This distance is called a diameter, and remember the line should pass through the center. And diameter can be found by multiplying radius with 2. So 2 times radius, or you can say double the radius is diameter, or you can say if a diameter is given, we can divide by 2 to find radius. So what is the meaning of circumference? It is a distance around the circle. So for example, a person started from this point and walked all along the circular path and come back to its original position. So how much distance it will travel is called the circumference. Circumference is the distance which we travel around the circle. All other shapes we use the word perimeter, but for circle the perimeter is replaced by the circumference word. Now how we find the circumference? Very easy formula, c equals to pi times d, where pi is a constant value 3.14. This value you can write 3.14, or if you are using calculator you can simply use the pi button. Another formula is c equals to 2 pi r. See, 2 times radius is diameter. So 2 and r can be replaced by d. Both formulas actually are same. Whichever method you want to use this formula or this formula, you can use either formula. I prefer to use c equals to pi d formula. Let's see this example. Find circumference when diameter is 10 centimeter. So here diameter is given 10 centimeter. What formula we will use? C equals to pi d. Replace pi by 3.14 and diameter with 10 centimeter. Now multiply 3.14 by 10, which is 31.4 centimeter. So what is the circumference? 31.4. So if diameter is given, simply replace the value of diameter in the formula and pi with 3.14. In case they are asking to find circumference when radius is given. So for example, radius is given 20 centimeter. So what we can do? We can find the diameter first, because diameter is double the radius. So 2 times radius, which is 2 times 20 here, is 40 centimeter. Now what is the formula to find circumference? Pi d. Replace pi by 3.14, d by 40 centimeter. Now multiply. When you multiply, you get 125.6 centimeter. That's the circumference. Let's see another example. Here, instead of radius and diameter, circumference is given, and they are asking you to find diameter and radius. Now we have to rearrange to find diameter. So what is given here? Circumference, c is given, and we are looking for diameter and radius. So what formula we will use? C equals to pi d. Replace c with 37.68, pi with 3.14, and d is not given. We have to rearrange for d here. So see, we are multiplying here, and we don't need 3.14. We need only d on one side and all numbers on the other side. So we use opposite operation. See, the operation between these two numbers are 3.14 and d is multiplication. So opposite of multiplication is division. So we will divide by 3.14 on both sides. So when we divide 3.14 both sides with 3.14, you will see these two will cancel, because 3.14 divided by 3.14 is 1. And on the other hand, the left hand side, if we divide 37.68 with 3.14, we will get 12. So what is the diameter? 12 centimeter. And radius is half the diameter. So divide 12 by 2, which you get is 6 centimeter. So if circumference is given, we can find diameter and radius using this method. Let's see last example here. Diameter of a bicycle wheel is given 65 centimeter. We have to find how much distance it will cover in 15 rotations. So let's understand how much distance any circular object or wheel travel in one rotation is equals to the circumference. So if you find the circumference, that will be the distance traveled by the wheel in one rotation. So let's see what is given here. Diameter d is given. Formula is pi times d. So what we'll do, we replace pi by 3.14, diameter by 65, multiply, you will get 204.1 centimeter. What is 204.1 centimeter? It is the distance traveled by the wheel in one rotation. But we need for 15 rotation. This thing we calculated here is for one rotation. So what we should do? We should multiply circumference, which is 204.1 centimeter, by 15. That will be the distance traveled by the wheel in 15 rotations. So multiply, you got 3061.5 centimeter. Thank you for watching my video.